Hi, everyone. Welcome to a special regular season contest. Tonight doubles as a West quarterfinal in the NBA Cup. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Jaren Jackson.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Zach Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Levens in at the 3 spot. And for the Warriors, we've got McDaniels. MP is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Drew in at the 4. We are in the quarterfinals of the NBA Cup. It's the west side of the bracket with a group winner taking on the wild card.
Well, this is when the cup gets serious. It doesn't matter what you did in the group play. This is single elimination, loser go home, and winner moves on.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Levens. Got a piece of it. Cunningham with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Here's Drew. And the Warriors.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that?
And just a great read from Cunningham. Pouncing on opportunities to collect steals.
Morant with it. Jackson with a screen on Cunningham. The drive by Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Now here's Hardaway. Against Minnesota, he was really on his game. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Grizzlies, no movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they've had a cold stretch and are desperately looking to end their losing streak. You can bet tensions are high in that locker room.
Now here's Hardaway. Here's Wembanyama. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Hey, don't feel bad. Everyone struggles to keep Wemby off the glass. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Jaren Jackson Jr. was the topic, and coach was impressed by the tape. He said, the more I watch of Jaren, the more I'm convinced he's the best defensive player in the league. He does so much for their team, and we're going to have to be hyper-aware of his weak side help tonight. Coach isn't alone on that appraisal. Brian, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
DA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Trailing by 2. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Cunningham and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Cunningham. Pass to MP. Now McDaniels fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Smart pass by MP. His awareness for when to kick it out is really impressive.
Inside. Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. He misses the free throw.
And the growth of Jackson Jr. is downright scary, especially defensively. This guy has been upping his game, and no opponent is happy about that.
And he's good on the second. The Warriors lead by 4. Cunningham passes to MP. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Now here's Morant. The stats he's putting up, impressive. Averaging around 30.5 points a game. Unloads from 13. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And they are the winners of 24 consecutive games, which ties a record set by those dominant Warriors teams back in 2016.
The team is playing what I'd call nearly flawless basketball. They just can't lose. One of the most memorable winning streaks in league history. Seeing the way these guys are balling right now makes me want to lace it up a little bit.
Now here's Wallace. He's scoreless. Here's Levens. McDaniels with some nice D.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Drew. 5 to shoot. The 3 is up.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end. And getting rewarded for his hustle. MP just outworking everyone right there.
Grizzlies trail by 8. Outside Morant. Jackson with a screen on Cunningham. And there's the lob and the dunk by Edey.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Now here's MP. Boy, you have to be impressed with his numbers. Averaging almost 36 a game. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
For his size, Wembanyama can be so graceful, moving well off the screen just with ease.
Morant finds Edey. Now Wallace. Pass to Levens. Now Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's MP. Here's Wembanyama. Edey defends. Back to MP. Pass to Wembanyama. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Levens. McDaniels covering. Here's Levens. Making a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game. Beyond the arc. Wallace misses.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
It's good. And now it's a 10-point Warrior lead.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Morant against Cunningham. Now Morant. 27 points his last game. Here's Levens. Sinks the tray. Levens got 5 points.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Cunningham passes to MP. To the inside. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. A good chunk of the season is past us now, Grant. I'd imagine the wear and tear is adding up for some players.
Yeah, it varies from guy to guy. You know, vets are usually dealing with something just from playing so many years. But, B.A., the rookies, they are learning now what it takes to be in NBA condition.
Harper, he's checked in for the Warriors. Buzelis comes in for McDaniels. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Gets the three to fall. Jackson's got his second bucket on the night.
That's just unfair. 6'11" Jackson just sinking threes. I guess this is the new NBA.
Here's Harper, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Morant looking around. Pass to Levens. From outside the arc. Another miss. He's 2 for 4.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
MP, the pass to Cunningham. Here's the pick to the paint. Here's Harper. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. And now a 10-point Warrior lead.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Levens. Jackson with a screen on Cunningham. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
It's the size of Jackson Jr. that is so hard to match up with. This is why defenders are just forced to foul him.
And that one falls for Jackson. And the Warriors make some changes. The Sumu comes in for Victor Wembanyama, and it's Nembhard in for MP. Eason's checked in for Memphis. Brown comes in for Wallace. Both shots good from the stripe. The Warriors lead by 8. And here's Nembhard. And it's blocked by Edey. Nembhard against Brown. And he's going for the oop here. And the dunk by Edey.
Sometimes Morant just makes this look effortless. He's such a gifted passer.
Pass to Harper. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Harper's got 6.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And the dunk by Edey.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Now here's Cunningham. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game.
And nice work there in the pick and roll. Cunningham demonstrating improvement in knowing how to break defenses down.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. John Morant able to fly with the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that, so I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Ryan, back to you.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. And he makes a first. Kelly's checked in for Memphis. And he can't hit the second. The Warriors lead by 7. Down low. Tipped. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter of the game. Nembhard with a steal. In transition, here come the Warriors. Here's Buzelis. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside Brown. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They lead by 7 to the middle. It's stolen by Washington. Brown with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. The shot by Brown, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Floats one up. And Cunningham gets it to go. On the assist by Nembhard. Cunningham's got 6.
Yeah, a graceful touch from Cunningham, making that floater look effortless.
And Washington powers it through. The Warriors lead by 7. Cunningham outside. From the arc. That one no good. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Warriors ahead. They lead by 7. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
They've got Desumu. He's out there with Anthony Simons. Harper out there with Buzelis. And it's Drew in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. It's stolen away. In transition, here come the Warriors.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Outside Eason. Washington a screen. Pass to Brown. The 3. Drew with a rebound. Drew's got 4 rebounds now.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Harper passes to Simons. The swim move for 3. Kelly grabs the miss.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Outside Brown. Inside. Desumu outside. Pass to Simons. Back to Desumu. Launches it. Memphis with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And it's Eason penetrating. Uses the glass on the layup. Eason's got his first points in this one.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Victor Wembanyama's checked in for the Warriors. MP comes in for Desumu.
One shot.
And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Good on the shot.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Pass to MP. Now Now Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Up top, Morant. He's covered by Simons. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
Richard, one of the more jaw-dropping athletes in the game. At 6'2", Ja Morant can get his head at the rim.
And he said we'll see that less often these days. He is trying to save his body and stay on the floor for his team. That is key.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Morant, the pass to Washington. Outside Morant. Here's the three. Oh, Morant sinks the triple.
The competitive fire of Morant matching the three on the other end.
Here's Hardaway, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Shooting two.
First one falls for him.
And MP getting to the stripe. Always want to drain those foul shots.
Hardaway hits them both. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Levens. McDaniels covering. Back to Wallace. Here's the teardrop. MP with the block.
Oh, get that out of here. That'll make him think twice before challenging MP again.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. And so he hits both.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Simons passes to MP. Out to Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Nice shot from the wing.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Morant. He's got 10. Kelly, the pass to Wallace. Now here's Morant. Lets it go from deep. And another miss by Memphis.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was a man on a mission. He dropped 56 points, and he was on a tear in that game, recording a season high in points. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Alec, great info there. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. After the basket by Memphis. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Hardaway. Here's Drew. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Drew's got 13 now.
If the play doesn't open up his shot, then trust MP to give it away.
So Memphis calls timeout, their first. Wright's checked in for the Warriors. Pippen comes in for Simons. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Edey's checked in for Washington. Grizzlies trail by 13. Morant with it. 10 points for him. Wallace outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. MP, the pass to Wembanyama. Screen by MP. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by MP. 13 points in the game. Now here's Morant. The stats he's putting up, impressive. Averaging around 30.5 points a game.
You can't put up any weak stuff around Wemby. He'll send it right back.
Here's Edey. And again, it's Memphis missing. The Warriors lead by 16. Outside for Wembanyama. Back to MP. Wembanyama screen. Hardaway, the pass to McDaniels. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. McDaniels got his second bucket on the night.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here's Morant. Can they get it? Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. And so MP will bring it up for Golden State. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Into the lane. Pippen right side. Hardaway with a screen on Morant. Here's Pippen. Back to Hardaway. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Pippen, no good. Grizzlies trail by 18. Up top, Morant. Defended by Hardaway. Here's Levens. He's got 5. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Pippen, pass to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP. And he's now got the double-double.
A powerful jam by MP. I think he really enjoyed throwing that bad boy down.
Timeout called. Memphis. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jackson is checked in. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month. The Warriors, number 1.
Their offense has clicked the past few weeks. I mean, everyone out there knows their role and where to be on the floor.
Here's Levens. And it's Morant off the drive. And he makes it on the layup. Morant's got 10 points in the quarter.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Wembanyama screen. Here's Hardaway. The rebound by Edey.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Now Morant. He's got 12. Dunk by Edey.
Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very few can in that pick and roll set.
Hardaway, the pass to Pippen. Back to MP. Pass to McDaniels. And now Memphis on the break. Here's Morant. Morant caps off the break.
And this is what John Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
The rebound by Levens.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
And here's Morant. 14 points for him. And he makes it. Edey's got 12 points in the game.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
The Warriors lead by 10. Pippen, pass to Hardaway. And he lobs. Oh, Wembenyama crashing down.
They'd run this all night if they could, setting up Wembenyama perfectly.
Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, and you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 11, and that one's good.
Good vision from MP with the ball. Now, he saw where the better opening was and delivered.
Grizzlies trail by 14. Outside Morant. Past 11. Now Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Wallace outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pippen outside. Wright with a screen on Jackson. Back to Pippen. To the inside. Here's Wright. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Wallace. Fires from deep. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the half, as we first take a quick glance at the injury report from around the league. Never good to see guys on the injury report. Are you two happy you're here now and can't get hurt?
Yeah, that's funny, Ernie. I'm having flashbacks to a certain Christmas tree.
Yeah, my suit still has pine needles in it.
You never know what Shaka Claus might leave under your tree. And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They've looked weak defensively. If you got any pride, they need to show it soon.
Yeah, they're serving up a buffet inside, and the other team's going for seconds and thirds.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
The Warriors lead by 16. On the court for Memphis, we've got Jackson. Ja Morant is out there with Cason Wallace. Then there's Zach Edey. And it's Levens in at the small forward. Drew the pass to Hardaway, and here's McDaniels. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. McDaniels got his third basket on the night right there.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Morant against Cunningham. And then Morant with the dunk.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Here's Hardaway. The rebound by Edey. Grizzlies trail by 16. Pass to Morant. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. That shot wide open. Jackson's got 12 points in the game.
He's one of the best shooting bigs in this league. That is Jaren Jackson Jr.
Wembanyama screen. Here's Hardaway. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
This will be his third free throw of the game. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Outside Morant. Warriors with the rebound. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. Wembanyama up top. Lets it go. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Grizzlies trail by 18. Outside Morant. Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
Throw it down.
Come on.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Outside McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to MP. McDaniels got 5 points now in the quarter.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Morant finds Jackson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Working that rock inside, MP using the contact to get to the line.
He's made all of his free throws to this point. 3 of 3. First free throw is good. And the Warriors make some changes. Harper, he's checked in for Wembanyama. And Buzelis is subbed in for McDaniels. And both free throws good for MP. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Morant, no good.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
There's Cunningham with a 3. The rebound by Jackson.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Here's Wallace. MP with the block.
And how about the defensive chops of MP? Coach loves when he steps up like that. High value assist there. finding him inside for the finish.
Wallace with it. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. And that one drops for him. Levin's got 9.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick. How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Jackson with a screen on MP. From 9 feet out. Oh, MP with a block.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Morant with it, picked up by Cunningham. Here's Wallace. Here's Morant. Back to Wallace. Lays it up and banks it in. Wallace has got his second basket.
Nice switch up. Already into his shot motion, he kicks it to another shooter.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Cunningham. Knocked away. Here we go. Here's Wallace. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors make some changes. Nembhard comes in for Hardaway, and Anthony Simons subbed in for Cunningham. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his third foul so far.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Here's Drew. 13 points in the game. They set the screen. Here's Nembhard. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Warriors lead by 21.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, in an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back to you, B.A.
Thank you, Allie.
Simons has a shoot-first mindset, but he also takes great pride in making plays for others. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Jackson with a screen on Simons. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Stolen by Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant. Jackson's got 14 points.
Inside Jackson is so effective. His natural abilities give him the edge over the defense.
There's Simons with a 3. Sinks it from distance.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. The Sumu, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Memphis also making a switch. Brown's checked in. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Jackson on the wing. Outside Brown. Clock at 6. Here's Jackson. The Warriors pull it in.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And it's Simons missing. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Brown. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Pass to Buzelis. The Sunmu for 3. Wallace pulls it in. The Grizzlies have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Brown passes to Jackson, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Kelly's checked in for Edey. Simons deciding where to go with it. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Showing the bounce. Simon says dunk.
No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
Now here's Wallace. Give him 8 points now. Here's Levens. No good from outside.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
That one's good for 2. The Sunmu's got his first bucket in this one.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Up top, Jackson. Pass to Kelly. Here's Levens. 19-footer. The rebound by Nembhard.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Now here's Simons. Watched by Wallace. And it's Simons missing. Memphis has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Brown passes to Wallace. Here's Kelly. Back to Wallace. Pass to Brown. The 3 is up. Warriors with the rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Harper passes to Simons. Here he goes. No good on the strong take.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Jackson outside. There's 1:40 left in the third. To the paint to snap the cold streak. The rebound by Nembhard. Golden State has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Down low. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Timeout called. Memphis. Wembanyama's checked in for the Warriors. Hayes comes in for Nembhard. A 1:20 left in the third quarter. Washington outside. Right side Easton. Washington finds Morant. Here's Kelly. And that one is hammered home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now here's Hayes. Pass to Wembanyama. Fader on the way. Got it. Wembanyama's got 19 points.
We are seeing more and more big men with smooth, fluid shooting strokes. But Wemby's, he might be the most impressive.
Washington inside, covered by Wembanyama. From 6 feet away, and it's Washington missing. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. It's tipped. Outside Brown. Pass to Eason. Right side Morant. Over Hayes. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Warriors on top, opening up a huge gap. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Scottie Pippen. He's out there with Hayes. And it's Larson in at the 3 slot. That's the Warriors 5. And it's Washington missing. The Warriors shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Well, a multi-sport survey showed that among respondents, the average age of referees in the U.S. was almost 57. Is that a concern, you think?
Well, we've seen that in the NBA. Older officials retiring and becoming teachers, and the younger generation coming in, still cutting their teeth. Ultimately, they've got to continue to learn and build, and that takes time.
And he sinks the second. Now here's Morant. To the inside. Here's Kelly. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Right on the right side. Pass to Hayes. 6 to shoot. On target from about 13 feet.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
And here's Morant outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Drew's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Larson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
The Grizzlies have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Outside Eason. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
That's good from Eason. Good on both.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Pippen outside. They set the pick. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he drops the first. And so he makes both from the line. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered.
Oh, my!
That was unbelievable!
Wow.
Now that is a finish for the ages.
Pippen, the pass to Hayes. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Now you have to...
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. And now they'll move on in the NBA Cup tournament to the West semifinals.
They've got their sights set on winning that cup this year. So far, so good. They just have to keep playing at a high level.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
There could very well be someone listening to us talking about what we did last. Is it okay for us to ask them if we don't? Am I? Are you sure there isn't, I don't know, some player just hanging around listening to all the stuff we say to each other? Why would anybody be listening to us? Hey, you don't have anything interesting to say. I'm surprised. People are very comfortable invading other people's privacy these days. You're making me feel. Like Japan? I think we should stop talking.
Yeah, Japan. I want to see.
the world-famous Las Vegas sign on the south side of the Strip. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the NBA Cup semifinals. It's been a thriller here in the Western Conference, and we expect more of the same tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sidelines. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for MP.
And you can't get too wrapped up in the numbers, but sure, his rebounding volume has indeed been decreasing. Is that a function of physicality, alterations to playing style? Possibly. One thing for certain, you hope the decline isn't attributed to a lack of effort.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got Williams. Young is out there with Miller. Then it's Flagg. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Golden State, Victor Wembanyama is out there with Drew. Then it's MP. Then it's Cunningham. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. And over these past weeks, the excitement has been building for the NBA Cup. I mean, it's palpable. Now, here we are in the West semifinal. The final step before the championship game.
Yeah, there's a lot more on the line here than your regular season contest. A win here tonight for one of these teams means a ticket to the championship. And while this game tonight will count as a regular season win or loss, the championship, that's an entirely unique game outside the regular season schedule.
Pass the Flagg. Back to Young. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Warriors for a minute. He knows they're in for a tough matchup against Trae Young. Coach told me Trae is an offensive savant, so we have to find a way to disrupt his game. We're going to throw some length at him, pick him up once he crosses half court, and pound him on every possession. Back over to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And so here is Dallas. The Warriors making the shot. Pass the Flagg. And stolen by Wembanyama. Cunningham for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season. Coming up short.
Flagg with it. McDaniels picks him up. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Flagg.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Now you can see MP in pick and roll action understands how to make the right decision. Really well done.
Here's Williams. Lays it up off the glass. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Wembanyama with it. Defended by Duren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's MP for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. MP's got 5.
On the perimeter, MP now so confident.
Back to Young. Takes a shot at the elbow. It's hauled in by MP.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Back to Cunningham. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Hardaway's got 3 assists tonight. Miller outside. Outside Williams. Miller surveying the floor. Young from outside. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass to Drew. Back to MP. Here is Cunningham, defended by Young. Cunningham off the pick from Hardaway. Cunningham inside, defended by Young, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And so, MP will bring it up for the Warriors. Hard to imagine, isn't it? 25 straight wins. And to this point, no team has found a way to stop them. None.
What's striking to me about this incredible streak is that in the course of a season, you might have an injury, you might have a bad shooting night, maybe your defensive game plan wasn't strong at the outset, and yet they grind night after night, come up with different ways to win. The commitment it takes to be on this kind of run is something else.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Howard's checked in. Pass the flag. Miller outside. The three-pointer is right on target.
Well, Brandon Miller working without the basketball, but as soon as it finds his hands, boy, he is shot ready.
Hardaway with a wide-open look. And the Warriors track on two more.
He totally lost his defender. Broke his ankles, then knocks down the jumper.
Yeah, and it's one thing to score on a guy, it's another to flat-out torch him.
Now, here's Durant. No scoring in this one. Young outside, 6 to shoot. Here's flag. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And what you love about Cooper Flagg, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
Free throw good. Flagg. And he can't hit the second. And he nails the third. Warriors leading by 7. Screen by MP. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, that's just about tremendous focus by MP to make sure the play is completed.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line. And what I love about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
Young up top, covered by Cunningham. Down low, here's Durant. And Durant slams it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Miller against Hardaway. Shots good by Miller.
Boy, you just see the mid-range confidence for Brandon Miller. That's a huge part of his development.
Hardaway is screen on Young. Cunningham passes to Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. That one doesn't go. Excellent D from Howard.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Pass to Young. Now Howard. Now flagged. 11-point game his last outing. Duren misses the layup.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
And again, no good by Golden State.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
And that one drops. And now it's just a 4-point Warrior lead.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Miller against Hardaway. Back to Wembenyama. Miller with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Pass to Young. Cunningham with some nice D.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
To end the drought. Here's MP. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And I'm loving the energy MP is attacking with. He's not giving this defense any room to breathe.
It's Young on the wing, covered by Cunningham. Young against Cunningham. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
That free throw good from Young.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. Young's teammates love to see him at the stripe.
Different look here for the Warriors. Harper, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Buzelis comes in for Drew. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for McDaniels. And it's Simons in for Cunningham. The Mavericks also with a sub. Buffkin's checked in. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He picked up 18 points, and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Now, here is Young, coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. Fires the three. The rebound by Dosunmu.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Buzelis. There's the pick. MP with it. And it's Howard picking him up. Goes back up. Mavericks with the rebound. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they put the defense on them. Aggressive, intimidating. They blocked a lot of shots in that one.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Here's Buffkin. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Pass Pass to Howard. There's the three. Rebounded by Hardaway. Hardaway has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Buzelis. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. .104 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Hachimura. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from a 4. MP finds Dosunmu. Here's Harper. Basket good. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Bufkin. Covered by Simons. And here is Hachimura. Still without a basket. Hachimura setting the pick for Howard. Miller outside. The rebound by Dosunmu. Miller against Hardaway. Simons up top. Howard with the steal. Pass to Bufkin. Back to Howard. This one for 3, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. Welcome back to the second quarter. It's the Cup semifinal. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Howard is out there with Hachimura. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Bufkin in at the 1.
Hachimura can make play after play above the rim. This guy's got a natural, gifted, athletic frame.
Now here's Pippen. To the paint. And there's Buzelis on the assist by Pippen. Buzelis has got his second basket of the night. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Out to the right wing. Pass to Bufkin. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Nembhard's shot is good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Bufkin. Still yet to score. Now here is Hachimura. D right on him. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Miller, that's for 2. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Miller's got 7 points.
You can see the awareness by Brandon Miller that that shot clock is dwindling, but he doesn't get sped up. Great concentration.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now here is Hachimura. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Dallas moving it around. Miller outside. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Oh, Brandon Miller showing off his range right there.
Pass to Nembhard. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Nembhard's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors. And the Mavericks call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Harper, and Drew subbed in for Dosunmu. Right side, Williams shoots the three. The Warriors pull it in.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Now, here is Miller. Last game he had 13. With the step back, here's Buffkin. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Warriors leading by 13. Pippen outside. Pass to Drew. Over Williams. And good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls. Drew's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Miller the bounce pass. Here's Buffkin. Defended by Pippen. They need this. Buffkin, no good. Warriors have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. Pass to Pippen for the three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Trae Young, he's checked in for the Mavericks. He's off on the second. And he nails the third.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
And the Mavericks call time here. And the Mavericks with possession here. 17-point game. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
To end the cold streak. That one good for 2. Young's got his second basket of the night.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Drew. Here's Wembanyama. Buzelis, no one around him. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Buzelis has got 7. Here's Buffkin. Still scoreless. Williams kicks to Young. And here's Miller. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's Pippen with a drive. Pass to Drew. Out to the wing. Here's Buzelis. Offline with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Young. Some solid defense from Pippen. Warriors leading by 18. Here's Drew. Scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Flag is checked in. Now, here's Pippen. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Rolling off the pick, ready to do some damage. Wembanyama.
Outside Williams. Flag with it. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. A 3 from Wembanyama. No good. Mavericks trail by 20. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. The shot by Nembhard and nobody around. Drops in the tray. Nembhard's got 8.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And it's Miller in the corner. On the wing, Williams. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. 7 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
This offense just continues to impress.
Here's Young. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Flag. Miller against Nembhard. Miller outside from deep three-point land. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Warriors leading by 20. Here's Buzelis. It's blocked. And it turns out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise. So we'll see some free throws here. It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
And the first one at the line is good. Hardaway's checked in for the Warriors. Cunningham comes in for Scottie Pippen. The Mavericks also with a sub. Buffkin's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Young. He's got 5. Pass the Flag. Inside. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Golden State. Drew's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hardaway finds Cunningham. Hardaway with the bounce pass. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Drew. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway has got 5 assists tonight.
You see the instincts of MP as a passer. That's really well done.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Flag. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Flag's got 7 points.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Here's Hardaway. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Dallas has gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the dunk by MP.
That's a great effort by MP, putting himself in a position to succeed.
Pass to Flag. Young sets a screen for Flag. Defended by Wembenyama. Fade away. Wembenyama with the rebound. Wembenyama has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The kick out to Williams. Back to Young. Over Hardaway. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Here's Bufkin. Nothing on the board. Williams sets a screen for Flag. 11 feet away, and that's good for 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And Wembenyama throws it down.
Air mail special. Wemby on the catch and flush.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball. To the inside. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And the Warriors with some changes. Harper comes in for Drew. And it's McDaniels in for Bruce Ellis. Golden State's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Here's Cunningham. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cunningham's got 7 points in the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
It's deflected. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Dallas Mavericks.
They're playing with plenty of motivation. The knockout round does get the juices flowing.
And if you think this is special, wait until the championship game. Okay, and now moving on to what's been a fantastic head-to-head matchup at the 2-guard spot.
As the league's top scorer, MP is the focal point of every defense. You try to make them uncomfortable. Maybe if you disrupt the roots, the whole tree will start to come down. That's right, Kenny. I'm a treeologist.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, the big Aristotle strikes again. Very nice. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
We are just 1 half away from finding out who will be headed to the championship game of the NBA Cup. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Here's Young. We've got Cade Cunningham. Drew is out there with Wembenyama. Then it's MP. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Cunningham dishes it to Hardaway. To the middle. Here's Wembenyama.
A big-time slam by Wembenyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
Maverick shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Pass the flag. To the inside. And Duren slams it in.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Now, here's MP. Down low. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by MP. Hardaway has got his 8th assist in the game. Young with the ball. Covered by Cunningham. There's the lob to Duren. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
He gets that one. And that's 11 points for Cooper Flag.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gates. Just keep your rhythm now.
There's the screen. Hardaway passes to Drew. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Hardaway has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Pass to Flag. Williams, a screen on McDaniels. Flag with it. Now defended by Cunningham. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him. Cunningham against Young. Duren a screen. And Duren slams it in.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight. There's no doubt. But it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
There's a screen. MP, that's for 2. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
He was all alone on that one. Flag's got 14.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
Pass to Drew. Now, here's MP. Drew gets the bucket. 17 points in the game.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And here's Miller, covered by MP. Dallas moving it around. Miller kicks to Williams. Drives to the hoop, and finished off by Williams.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Hardaway against Miller. From 18 feet away, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Miller outside. The kick out to Williams. Back to Miller. 4 on the clock. The kick out to Williams. No good on the 3.
KYP. Know your personnel. Challenge the great shooter. Excellent job.
MP with it. Duren picks him up. And Wembanyama throws it down.
How about that read by MP? Working the 2-man action, makes the right decision.
Cunningham against Young. Williams, a screen on McDaniels. And it's slammed in by Williams.
The lead pass is on the money. Make it so easy for your teammate.
McDaniels outside. Pass to Hardaway. Cunningham kicks to MP. And it's good. 2 points. Hardaway has got 6 in the quarter.
Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes.
Young against Cunningham. Duren sets the screen for Miller. Shot's good by Duren. And 12 points here for Jalen Duren.
Boy, this guy has been a completely different player in this half of basketball. Incredible.
Kicks it out to MP. They set the pick. Back to Cunningham. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Hardaway. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Duren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hardaway with the steal. He takes it in. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, the aggressiveness of MP on display. I love to see him attack like this.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Drew, nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
Pass to Williams. Here's Flagg. Duren with a screen on McDaniels. To the paint. And Duren slams it in.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And the Warriors with some changes. Harper, he's checked in for Drew. Buzelis comes in for McDaniels. And it's Simons in for Cunningham. Howard's checked in for Dallas. Now here's Simons. He has yet to score. Wembanyama outside. 6 on the shot clock. Hardaway kicks to Simons. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with some changes. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Wembanyama. And Hayes subbed in for Hardaway. Here is Howard. He averages more than... Here's Miller. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harper with a screen on Miller. Here's MP, and he slams it down right on top of Brandon Miller.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And this sends them straight to the NBA Cup Tournament Final. A huge honor and a great opportunity for this team.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they knew what was on the line tonight, and I think they played with postseason intensity to punch their ticket to that finals contest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. See you later.
particular concerns. What's the idea here? We already have a bunch of weekly emails.
Well, please, no more weekly emails. Listen, I feel like there's some advanced stats that our coaches may not know.
I'm just saying that there's an excuse to get over to Spain for some scouting.
One per week.
I hear that.
But we all get on the same page.
Yeah, maybe it'd be great, I guess, Picasso's gonna do us a favor, right? Tag one of your other emails in so we can eliminate one. It's called Culture, guys. You should try it out sometime. That actually sounds pretty smart. If you could be the GM for a shoot better than which prospects would you evaluate?
Definitely go west to California.
Single team
Competitive court players are evaluating year-round now, during games and off-court activities, and there's always...
A look at the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hello and welcome to the NBA Cup Championship. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me are Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. I'll tell you guys, this has become one interesting event.
Yeah, even though it's still the regular season, this is a chance to put a stake in the ground saying, hey, we're the best team in the league right now. One of these teams is going to come away with that level of confidence.
Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. So a moment now to see the story for him.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got Pierce. Elliott is out there with Bridges. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Tatum in at the four-man position. And for Golden State, they've got Drew. MP out there with Cade Cunningham. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. And it's Wemby in at the 5 down low. And the Bulls start out with the ball. And here we are, the end of the line, the Cup Championship. Greg, what's the mindset like for these players right now?
You treat this like a closeout game in the postseason. No distractions, no messing around. Leave it all out on the floor, and you hope to raise a trophy at the end of the night.
And here are the Warriors now. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot, MV finds Wembanyama. Nailed from three-point land.
And I think that's the speed Wembanyama needs because the defense is always going to be on him.
Elliott passes to Tatum. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Now, here's Bridges. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. Gafford trying to break free. Tatum's shot is off. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Cunningham. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Hardaway with it. Now Pierce defending.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniels.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Gafford. Here's Elliott. And the 3 off target. Golden State has come out of the gates quickly. And it seems unthinkable at this point, but they've won 26 games in a row.
And what's crazy about it is the teams they've knocked off. I mean, they have been dominating during this stretch. It's basically been the whole league that has felt the wrath of this crew. They're in the conversation now for one of the all-time great teams. They've got the target on the back, but it doesn't seem to bother them one iota. All they do is continue to win.
Here's Gafford. The Warriors making the shot. Outside Tatum. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here is Elliott. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
And that combination of length and instincts, that's what makes Cunningham so competitive at the defensive end.
Hardaway against Bridges. Hardaway passes to Drew. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Cunningham for 3. Bridges with the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch.
Tatum passes to Gafford. In the corner, it's Bridges. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. One of the standout performers recently. We have a chance now to recognize the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. He immediately brought up Jason Tatum, the incredible all-star forward, saying, quote, Tatum is an NBA champion for a reason. He leads his team. JT does it all at 6'8". Great passing it, defending, and obviously scoring too. We'll see how they plan to contain Jason tonight. Back over to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. This is his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Gafford. Gafford cans them both. And you compare a game like this to playoff level intensity? I mean, how close is it?
Not much difference on the floor. I mean, these guys are going at it. I think the main difference is the crowd. Obviously a bit more balanced in terms of rooting interest than we would see in the postseason.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
He's off on the first.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
No good on the second free throw.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He's been good as gold up until that point.
Bulls trail by 3. Steps back. Left side Pierce. Pass to Elliott. Inside. The shot's good from Gafford.
Man, I love watching Tatum break down the defense in the pick and roll. Exploits any passing lane that's available to him.
The Warriors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Hardaway, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Bridges kicks to Tatum. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Outside, Pierce. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Pierce. Tatum's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Bulls. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Golden State. Trailing by 2. Wembanyama, a screen on Bridges. Hardaway goes in.
Sensational drive by MP. The D pretty much had no choice but to foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in. Hardaway hits them both.
You know, one of the things you love about MP, he is certainly a team-first kind of a guy. Individual stats really don't do much for him. He wants to win, period.
And stolen by MP. Lets it go from deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. MP's got 8 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And both free throws good for Elliott.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to MP. To the inside. Outside for Wembanyama. Pocket 4. A 3 from MP. And the Warriors another 3.
MP shooting with rhythm. This is why defenders have to be in his airspace.
Pierce up top. Tatum looking around. Warriors with the rebound. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And an NBA Finals rematch tonight, and they're the defending champs. Certainly feeling confident.
Two great teams. This one should be competitive. The whole league will be keeping an eye on this one.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappear.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
McDaniels outside. Back to MP. Pass to Drew. Wemby sets a screen for MP. Wemby, good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Hardaway's got 3 assists now in this one. Here is Elliott. They double him with Cunningham. Here's Tatum. And the rejection by Wembanyama. MP passes to Drew. Outside Hardaway. McDaniels on the wing. Fires from 18. They get it back. Gafford against Cunningham. Wembanyama with the bounce pass. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And now an 11-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And some changes here for the Warriors. Harper, he's checked in for Drew. Buzelis comes in for McDaniels. And it's Simons in for Cunningham. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Dudley's checked in. Now here's Tatum. He has 6. Pass to Dudley. Tatum with a screen on MP. And he gets it to go.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Bulls trail by 11. Dudley, the pass to Elliott. A 3-pointer off the mark.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Hits the 3-point bomb. And the Warriors lead by 14.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me.
Oh, my, what a play.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. MP against Dudley. Down low. Stolen by Tatum. The finish and slam dunk by Tatum.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks was tremendous. He scored 28 points and did what he always does. He got others involved. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. Osumu, he's checked in for Golden State. The Bulls also changing it up. Iguodaro's checked in, and it's Pearson for Elliott. Now Dudley, 9 points last game. Here's White. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. White's got his second bucket.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
The rebound by Dosunmu. Warriors leading by 8. Pass to MP. Wembenyama, a screen on Pierce. The kick out to Simons. Pierce against Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 21 in the game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Tatum against Wembenyama. Tatum kicks to White. Fires from deep. Tatum's shot is off. MP has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Back to the action in just a minute. Welcome back, everyone, to this NBA Cup championship game. The second quarter is just beginning here. And, guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Harper is out there with Drew. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Dosunmu in at the small forward. That's the Warriors' 5. Pass to Nembhard. To the paint. Here's Drew. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Drew's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Warriors. Collins a screen on Nembhard. Kicks it out to Collins. And here's Dudley for 3. Simons with the defensive effort.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And stolen by Simons. Here's Dosunmu. Harper the pass to Drew. Nembhard against White. Pass to Dosunmu. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Pass to White. Puts up a 3. And again, no good by Chicago.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's Nembhard. With his first shot attempt, tried to bank it in, but he misses. Bulls trail by 15. Pierce with a screen for White. Pass to Dudley. Trying to end the drought. The rebound by Drew. Drew's got 9 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Warriors with some changes. Buzelis is checked in for Harper. McDaniels comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Cunningham in for Anthony Simons. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Bulls. Mikal Bridges comes in for Kobe White. Chicago with the ball. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Tatum setting the pick for Bridges. Outside, Pierce. Here's Dudley, and Cunningham with the block.
Oh, great anticipation by Cunningham, managing to get his hand on that shot.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, pass to Buzelis. Here's Nembhard. To the middle. Now Buzelis. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists tonight. Bulls trail by 20. Outside Tatum. Pass to Bridges. Here's Iguodala. And the Bulls with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Cunningham passes to Nembhard. Back to Cunningham. Iguodala grabs the rebound. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against Dallas. Pierce's shot is good.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Dudley against Cunningham. Pass to Drew. Shoots from the right block, and it's good off the glass. Drew's got 4 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And you have to enjoy this atmosphere, right? The fans have really taken to the NBA Cup.
And that might be because the teams are taking it seriously. Unlike, say, the All-Star game, these guys are focused and fighting for every possession. That's what makes it so entertaining.
And that one falls for Tatum. The Bulls making a switch here. Elliott's checked in. And so Tatum nails them both. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside, Pierce. Pass to Tatum. To the inside, Iguodala.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Kevin, back to you.
You'll love to hear it. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Cunningham against Elliott. Here's Drew. Rebound by the Bulls. Pierce with it. McDaniels picks him up, and the shot goes in. Pierce has got his third bucket of the night.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
McDaniels outside. Golden State moving the ball around. Cunningham right side. Connects from three-point range. Cunningham's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
And it's Pierce in the corner. Here's Bruce Ellis. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And the Warriors with some changes. Wembenyama, he's checked in for Drew. And Pippen subbed in for Andrew Nembhard. And the Bulls making a change also. Kobe White, he's checked in for Pierce. Chicago on defense. It's a 16-point game. Cunningham looking it over. Wembenyama sets a screen for Cunningham. Shot clock at 4, and Wembenyama with the layup. Wembenyama's got 9.
And you got to get a body on Wembenyama, or he will eat you up down low.
And here's Tatum for 3. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Warriors leading by 18. Outside for Wembenyama. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. He's got 12.
Such a pure stroke for his size. Wembenyama looks like he was made in 2K.
Outside Tatum. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
He had 2 first-quarter threes and now just added another.
Clark, one of the better two-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender. Has really improved offensively recently, in my estimation. Was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time. And over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
Tatum with a screen on Pippen. Elliott kicks to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Pass to Elliott for 3. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Warriors leading by 18 to the paint. Ellis' shot is good. Ellis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside Tatum. Over Ellis. The Warriors pull it in. Wembenyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Ellis. Ellis sets a screen for McDaniel. They get a hand on it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembenyama. And some changes here for the Warriors. Wright comes in for McDaniels, and MP subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Bulls. Pierce comes in for Kobe White. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pierce with a screen for Tatum. Over Wright. And the Bulls with another miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
It's Hardaway with the drive. Wright, the pass to Hardaway. Clock at 6. Over Bridges. MP, no good. Bulls trail by 20. Outside Pierce. Pass to Tatum. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
Ellis sets a screen for MP. Pippen kicks to MP. No good with the triple.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. Gafford finds Pierce. Here's Tatum. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game. Puts the move on, and the dunk by MP.
Unreal. MP putting the team on his back tonight.
Bulls trail by 20. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside Tatum. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Bridges outside. From past the arc. And the rejection by MP. The three from Tatum. That shot off. Hardaway from outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Warriors lead by 20. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Lindsay road trip ahead, but that's a challenge they can rise to. Chance to prove their grit.
Yeah, the road can bring opportunity. Doesn't have to be an obstacle.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Warriors.
I can say I've been pumped about this tournament, especially the last few weeks. But the semifinals, we're excited, and now, here we are. The champion will be crowned. Ernie, should we have a tournament between me, you, and Kenny?
I'm all for it as long as the category is jumpers. But in all seriousness, guys, one thing I've noticed already in this game is that it doesn't feel like a regular season game. And it isn't technically either, actually. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Jason Tatum is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Pierce, then it's Elliott, and it's Bridges in at the 2. Here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniel.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniel.
And here is Tatum. Gafford sets the pick for Tatum. Inside. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. Free throw, no good for Gafford. And in addition to our NBA Cup champions being crowned tonight, also be naming an NBA Cup MVP.
And what an honor that it's going to be for one of these players. So get your guesses in now for who that MVP will be. I know who I'm going with, but I don't want to spoil it.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's the pass to Bridges. Tatum with a screen on MP. 5 on the clock. And the rejection by MP. Wemby finds MP. That's good, and it's Wemby with the assist. Hardaway has got 26 points.
Defensively, you don't want MP to find his rhythm out there.
Bridges outside. And stolen by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
My goodness. That dunk from MP is usually what you see on the blacktop.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought to you by AT&T. Bulls shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Will it go? Count that one. Tatum's got 17 now. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Elliott against Cunningham. McDaniels outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Drew. Shoots over Bridges. Drew misses.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on MP.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
For Chicago, they have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And he makes the first. Here's it's 2. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Hardaway is screen on Elliott. And Cunningham with the slam.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Elliott. Launches it. MP grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. McDaniels on the wing. Back to MP. McDaniels outside. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pierce kicks to Bridges. On the wing. Warriors with the rebound. Wembenyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Wembenyama, a screen on Pierce. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
Take a look at Pierce. Sitting at the top of the heap. Looks like he'll be planning on an appearance at the dunk contest this year.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised with his athleticism. This guy has got the goods, no doubt about it. The hops are incredible, and we'll just have to see what sort of creativity he can apply.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for MP.
And you can't get too wrapped up in the numbers, but sure, his rebounding volume has indeed been decreasing. Is that a function of physicality, alterations to playing style? Possibly. One thing for certain, you hope the decline isn't attributed to a lack of effort.
Hayes, he's checked in for Cunningham. The shot's good from Gafford.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
Harper with a screen on Bridges. Here's MP. Harper kicks to McDaniels. And the Warriors can't hang on to the ball. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at the Bulls. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record.
And when I look at Chicago, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
MP with the bounce pass. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Well, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Out to Bridges. And the rejection by MP. Here's the three. They grab their own miss. And Gafford throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Hardaway dishes to Harper. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Daniel Gafford. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And the Warriors making a change here. Larson's checked in. And he's good on the second. Remember, tonight does not count towards the regular season standings. Greg, do you expect the coaches to empty their benches?
Yeah, this one is out of hand, so you probably start the fourth with your best five. If they can't cut the lead down, probably rest your starters and start focusing on the regular season.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He kept off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
And the Warriors making a change here. Nemhard's checked in. Whitey's checked in for Chicago. Here's Nemhard. Hasn't made one yet. White inside. Nemhard covering. And it's White missing. Pass to Nemhard. Now Harper, covered by Gafford. Harper sets a pick for Buzelis. No good from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here is Elliott. Pass to Pierce. And here is Tatum. 4 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Here's Gafford. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Killian Hayes.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Exactly. I mean, it had to happen here in the third. Now they've got the run going, and I think they've got to keep it going now.
Warriors leading by 17. Pass to Buzelis. Buzelis sets a screen for Nemhard. Hits it from three-point range.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Outside Tatum. It's Pierce on the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 6 assists now in the game. An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
The kick out to Pierce. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Pass to Tatum. Gafford is screen on Harper. And here's Tatum for three. Shot's good by Gafford.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And here's Tatum for three. He can't hit that time. Warriors leading by 16. Nembhard with it. Harper sets a pick for Nembhard. To the paint from 6 away. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him. Get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
Outside Tatum. And good that time. Tatum's got 6 here in this quarter.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
Pass to Larson. And he makes good on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 18.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
He gets it in there. Gafford's got 17 now.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
It's Nembhard on the wing. It's good from long range.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So it's both teams making substitutions here. There's 1:17 left to play here in the third. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his third foul of the game. .116 left in the third quarter. Here's Tatum. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Simons against Dudley. Simons surveying the D. Just 3 to shoot. Shoots over Dudley. And it's Chicago with the rebound. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, White. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Back to Wembanyama. Shoots over Gafford. And Pierce pulls it down. Now here's Tatum. 23 points in the game. Gafford is screen on right. The three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Right back after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And it's the fourth quarter of the NBA Cup Final. So close to crowning our champion. Cunningham is out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Drew. Then it's Dosunmu. And it's Wembenyama in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now Tatum. Pass to Dudley. The three. The rebound by Drew. Drew's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And Cunningham with the basket on the assist by Wembenyama. Wembenyama has got his fourth assist in this one. Now here's Tatum. Not a lot of room. Here's Iguodala.
No way, says Wembenyama. Not on my block.
To the middle. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Tatum, that's for two. And another miss by Chicago.
For the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Three-pointer, Simons. Trains the three-pointer. Simons has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the Bulls call timeout here. Chicago with the ball. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Bridges sets the screen for Tatum. Over Kuminga. And again, Chicago. No good. And it's the Warriors' ball. They've scored 10 straight. Three-pointer. And another three for Golden State.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened to take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season. I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
And really, after that strong first half, he has been in quite the tailspin. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum. And so Tatum nails them both. And it's the Warriors' ball. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. Pass to Kuminga. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Clock at 6. Open for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Iguodala's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here is Tatum to the inside. The steal. Here's Larson. He's guarded by Dudley. And a beautiful crossover there.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Tatum drives in. And it's blocked. Floats it up for Kuminga. Bridges with the steal. And White with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more. He gets it where he wants it and takes it up strong.
Here's Tatum. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
On the wing, Bridges. Tatum drives in. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Man, I love how strong Tatum goes to the rack. When you give him room to get up, he's banging that thing.
Drew. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum-level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Shot clock at 6. Dudley, no luck.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Here's Larson, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Dudley, the pass to Tatum. Now, here's Bridges. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Physical play from Bridges under the hoop, making sure to win that foul call.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
You know, if they want to come away with the dub, I think they just need to keep knocking down these free throws.
Right, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Both free throws good from Bridges. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
Tatum, he's checked in for the Bulls. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Offered a screen on Wright. Wright against Tatum. Inside. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Puts it up. And that one's good. Wright.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Right against Tatum. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Tatum's got 17 points here in the second half.
He's doing everything he can, though he might have to do even more.
Pass to Drew. Pippen outside. There's the pick from outside the arc. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Here's Pierce. Outside Tatum. Gafford sets the pick for Tatum. Pierce finds Gafford. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Pierce will not go. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
Really good work by the defense to protect the rim and alter the shot.
Tatum, the rebound by Drew. Drew's got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Larson. Down low. Drew misses. The Bulls shoot in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. The shot by Pierce will not go.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Drew passes to Hayes. And Clark, is someone who has been around the game their entire life, what advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard, stay away from the snare of compare, and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better.
2 shots, foul, elbow, 2.
And the Warriors with some changes. Harper, he's checked in for Drew. Hardaway comes in for Hayes. And it's Simons in for Pippen. Bridges, he's checked in for Chicago.
1 shot.
The Warriors shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Harper with a screen on Bridges. Here's Hardaway, banked in off the glass. Hardaway's got 30.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Bridges kicks to Tatum. Back to Bridges. That 3 off the mark. And it's the Warriors' ball. Here's Hardaway. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. MP's got 4 this quarter.
A tenacious player. MP doesn't mind a little contact on the way up.
Offered a screen on right. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. The Warriors pull it in.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Hardaway sets a screen for Simons. Hardaway with it. Just 5 on the clock. Over Pierce. MP, no good. Bridges passes to Elliott. Right with the double team. Here's Pierce. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Hardaway passes to Larson. MP with it. Bridges covering. And Harper slams it in.
Perfect use of the pick and roll. MP allowing the play to develop naturally.
1:21 left in the game. On the wing, Bridges. Guarded by Hardaway. Tatum dishes to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Right with a screen on Bridges. Here's MP. Over to the wing. Makes it off the glass. Hardaway has got 34.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Elliott passes to Gafford. And here is Bridges. Goodbye, Hardaway.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
1 second separating the shot clock and game time.
Determination from MP right there, going right through that foul and still able to convert.
Good, MP. Elliott against Simon. Here is Elliott. And they've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point, a battle every step of the way. And you have to think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving forward. It proves they're ahead of the curve in terms of getting into postseason shape.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
Appreciate it. Thank you.